Okay,
knowing that that was coming.
we are back. Welcome to Middle Ground. I am Icon, and I'm joined today by Mr. Devil Wookie. And today we will be. Wow, I still cannot talk. In the news today, Kentucky Attorney General Daniel Cameron is getting armed security because his family has been getting death threats. For those of you who don't know, wow, I cannot talk today. For those of you who do not know who this man is, he is the Attorney General of Kentucky. He was in charge of the grand jury indictment, or lack thereof, in the Breonna Taylor case, in which he went with one charge that I'm having a hard time pronouncing today. So Wookie would say the charge:
Wanton endangerment.
wanton endangerment. No charge of murder, no charge of second-degree murder, no charge of manslaughter, just endangerment to the wall that they shot, not to the woman that they killed. He has been under heavy scrutiny since, and the Department of Criminal Investigations has deemed these threats to be credible, and they are attempting to provide security. $300,000 worth of security. Now, I don't know the day-to-day operations of an attorney general, but $300,000 for security seems a bit much and a bit hypocritical to me. Your job is to protect. Your job is to see a crime, prosecute a crime. You saw a crime, you chose not to prosecute that crime. You charged to go in there with a charge that I can barely pronounce: wanton endangerment. Often I say wonton like the Chinese food because I just can't get it right. I didn't know what the hell that was until you charged it. Breonna Taylor needed security that night when 4 officers ran into her crib and shot her. Why do you need security? Okay, credible death threats. I get it. I understand. But why are we paying for it? We could have used that $300,000 to pay for security for Breonna Taylor. She'd be alive. So we don't protect her, but we pay our tax dollars to protect you? Yeah. Wookie, your thoughts on that, please?
So I got to think about the family. Family's not responsible for what this piece of crap did in that grand jury. We know that he's a piece of crap, and that his administration is corrupt, and that he used his influence as the attorney general to manipulate that grand jury into not showing them the information that they needed to deliver the correct verdict. So yeah, I don't trust this guy. I don't trust anything he says or does. But I don't necessarily throw his family under the bus with him. So I'm not so that on that part I'm a little conflicted. Now the credibility of the threats, that is an interesting topic as well, as you pointed out earlier when we were leading up to the show. The credibility of the threats is coming from the administration that put him in place. So is that administration pumping up the credibility of the threat to justify this $300,000? Because we know public figures get death threats all the time. You know, hosts on the Young Turks, I've heard them talk about getting death threats frequently, daily.
Yeah, I
So
believe
what
Tommy
makes this
Lauren gets an inordinate amount of death threats.
Yeah, exactly. So what makes this public figure's death threats more credible than another public figure's death threat, such that it justifies a $300,000 expense?
If he had done his job and this happened, I would be all in favor. Maybe not the actual amount, because it seems a bit excessive. But again, we don't know the threat and we don't know the type of security he's getting.
That's right.
But he chose,
Or how long he needs it for. Yeah.
he made the choice to do something wrong. Let him pay for his own security. He made the choice to go do something wrong. lie about it, try to cover it up, let him face his consequences by paying for his own security detail. I don't
And
feel
if he just took a 3-month vacation, took his family, goes to, I don't know, Maui or some crap like that. Not that he deserves Maui because he's a piece of crap, but like it wouldn't cost $300,000 to send him and his family to a remote location where people didn't know where he was and didn't need security. So like yeah, I mean if you think about it from the perspective of yeah, get the fuck out of the city because you're a piece of shit and you don't want to endanger your family.
and
Maybe yeah,
and
so I'm changing my own mind here, Icon. Like, get the fuck out. If you don't like the heat, stay out of the fucking kitchen.
wow.
Sorry. You don't like swearing.
And
I'm sorry, Icon.
and this is the thing, right? I'm not for running from your home. I believe you fight for your home. That's your last stand. That's what I was taught. And then if he does leave, he can't do his job. But he's not doing his job anyway. So what are you really losing?
If
What
you
are
live
you
in a
what are you
bad
losing by him
neighborhood,
going to Maui for 3 months?
if you live in a bad neighborhood, and in the morning, you wake up and you grab a megaphone and you hold it to your face and you go f all y'all. you know can you expect that people are gonna be threatening towards you?
And you know what? That's where we're going to wrap this up because
Sorry,
it's
man.
like when you used to watch those cartoons when you were younger and they have the moral of the story at the end. There we have it. He played a stupid game. He won a stupid prize. Let him pay for it. This is how I feel. No, the taxpayers of Kentucky should not be fitting this bill. They shouldn't. Let him pay for it.
Absolutely. And now you've found the middle ground.
Indeed. Way to wrap that up. Thanks, you guys. We'll catch you next time.